This is a story that still haunts me today. And it makes me think now that there never should have been a war. The young can be pretty pig-headed. And the idea of war just seems so romantic then. I had never been away from home even for one night. But when that war drum sounded in the South, I, in my foolish pride, enlisted, like thousands of other fellows willing to fight for our way of life. That night I went to bed still friends of Martin Cambridge, only to awake to being his foe. See, he wore blue and I wore gray. But we had been as one in school. Both our families owned plantations, and we were bred to be farmers and owners of our family's estates. Martin headed north to fight for a religious cause, while I stayed close to the plantations fighting for what I believed in as well. How could we ever run our farms without our slaves? I had argued with him. They are a simple-minded people and need to be told what to do. They could never survive on their own. Even they know this. But Martin, dear Martin, he thought they should be free, like monkeys in a tree. He thought we should hire them as free men, an idea that did not go well with the other fellows. Next time I saw Martin, he was lying on a battlefield in Fredericksburg. The poor bastards had crossed the river at the wrong point, and we were able to repulse and slaughter them. Bodies were lying all over that battlefield, many more in blue than in gray. And we were going from body to body, going through pockets, looking for shoes, and listening to the wailing of man waiting to die. And that's when I saw him, Martin. My friend Martin Cambridge. His blue uniform was splashed with oozing blood that seeped right through to his jacket. His lips were parched and he was begging for water. So I hurried over to him with my canteen of rusty water nevertheless, and I held it to his lips. He looked up at me and we stared at each other for a while. James, you have come to my aid, he said with a slight smile on his lips, even in his pain. Now I knew he was bleeding out. So, this is where your ethics has taken you. Yes, James, it has taken me to my deathbed. But I am dying for a worthy cause. The freedom of all men. A couple of sips of water and he was gone. I watched as the light disappeared from his eyes and ever so gently closed them, hoping no one would see me. And I moved on to the next body. When I looked back, I saw another soldier had come up on Martin's body, and I watched as he stripped it of his bayonet, his shoes, his father's gold pocket watch, and his Bible. Now, I wanted to chase that fellow away and take that gold pocket watch back to Martin's father, but I didn't want anyone to think I knew the enemy. I watched as that fellow bit into the watch to make sure it was gold and put it in his pocket. Our major gathered us up for a march further north. And as we fell into formation, it began to rain, and icy rain. I glanced back at Martin one more time, and I watched that icy cold rain mingled with his blood. Martin, I thought, you are still my friend. Still a fellow I used to play with on our plantation lawns. We chased each other and tag and attended the cotillions. We were fine gentlemen then. May the Lord bless you, my friend. May the Lord bless you.